Oh, I'm from the outside world. Only the privileged will get a chance. I don't have such a distinguished background. I will not get it. So if you start wallowing in self-pity and thinking these things, you will never get your full force of energy to make a space for yourself in the world that you want to be part of. ये दुनिया होती है जिसमें हम घुसना चाहते हैं, पूरा inside outside से बात करते हैं, it's like a sphere. वो sphere में जब actually it may also say that this world, whichever world you want, does not give a damn about you. It does not make you very insignificant. उनको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता दीपिका कहाँ से आए, शाह कहाँ से आए, करण कहाँ से आए, ये फिल्मी है, नॉन फिल्मी है, गरीब है, अमीर है, but आपकी choice. So you have to find space in that sphere by pushing and working hard. Finding out how this world works and then give your best to it. And जब मैं यहाँ पर आया, I never thought I cannot be part of this world because I'm an outsider. I believe यही मेरी दुनिया है. And to be honest, everybody in the film industry from day one embraced me with open arms, like a new sun landing on Marine Drive. So I felt like ये दुनिया मेरी है, ये जगह मेरी है, because I believe this is the world I want to belong to. And I lost, I think in 24 hours, my whole family, and I gained a new family. So I think what is important is to believe you want to be part of this world, make those choices, ambition, hunger, pain, problems, those are just lofty words. You just need to be determined. ये मेरी दुनिया है, और मुझे यहाँ पर काम करना है. I have the ability, I have the skill, maybe a little, बहुत ज़्यादा है, उतना talented नहीं हूँ, but I have lots of power. And that's all you need to make a place for yourself to go outside. Next answer, kitna seriously दूँगा so we can enjoy it.
Deepika, do you remember what the beginning felt like when you started your journey? I mean, when you began your journey with Shah itself, did you realize, did you feel, what was that feeling? What was that exact kind of emotion that went through?
You know, I have to agree with Shah that these are terms that we seem to be discussing now, insider, outsider. When I began, it was just a new world. I was a 16, 17-year-old girl who came from Bangalore, and Farah Khan showed interest in casting me in a movie. I was transitioning between Bangalore and Mumbai at the time, and she didn't even audition me. I remember doing a meeting with her once, and she said, I wanted to meet Shah once, and he was shooting for Chakde in Australia at the time. And she said once he's back, we'll do a meeting, and that was it. So for me, it just happened. Of course, I was a model before that, and they'd seen some of my work, but I never felt like I was an outsider trying to make my place in a new industry. Or I had the dedication, I had the passion, I had the determination, the hard work. Those were the things in my control, and those were the things that I applied to what I was passionate about. But as a child, I felt like somewhere as a kid, I knew that whatever I do in my life, I will do it well, to the best of my ability. And then Shanti happened, and again, a place where I was just allowed to thrive, make mistakes. I never was made to feel like a newcomer or an outsider, and you've seen that so closely, Karan, in the way that I was presented. I can't think of the last time a newcomer was given a double role, such meaty roles and characters, and something that you could really sink your teeth into, and opposite the biggest superstar of our country. I mean, it's unheard of, right? Call it destiny, hard work, whatever, but I think the point being that it just felt like home. It felt comfortable. I could make mistakes. I could be vulnerable. And I think that's why I was able to thrive, and then the movie went on to do what it did, because it was just made with a lot of love.
And I just want to say, I was kind with her on the set because she was underage. you can't reprimand children on your sets. Like you don't expect your children to be reprimanded in school. And I just want to add one more thing, which is very personal, so please excuse me if I'm stepping beyond boundaries. But I think the role she's going to play the best in Shah is that of a mother with Dua. I think she's really, really going to be a wonderful.
Jasmine, one.